Well, I'm here with Marie Waite, who's this year's winner of the Clair Hill Memorial Award at the Lorain County Fair. Why don't you introduce yourself to us, Marie? And
I'm Marie Waite. I'm on the Senior Fair Board and that. It's my 9th year on Senior Fair Board. And I was an advisor for 37 years through 4-H. And kind of grown up with the fair all my life in that.
Well, that's great. So, what sort of things do you do with the fair?
I've always worked with the rabbits and that. Even before I got on Fair Board, I was secretary of the Rabbit Barn and that, taking care of the show when Jack Turnus was around. And so I'm superintendent of the Rabbit Barn, and then I'm co-superintendent with Craig Norton of paintings and drawings and flowers and collectibles on the other side of the fairgrounds, as we call it, at board meetings. It's like the other part of the fair over there that nobody comes to see.
No. Well, maybe they will this year because you brought them some notoriety. So really, was it a surprise, or did you have an inkling that you were going to be this year's big winner?
I had no idea. It wasn't until they said 27-year 4-H advisor, which kind of...
Then they started naming your children and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I think you probably figured it out then.
Rabbits. It's like, okay, it's like... So, no, I had no idea that I was getting it this year.
Oh, that's great. So what's it mean to you to receive an honor like this?
It's more than any expectation I ever expected in my lifetime. I mean, Clair Hill is like, usually goes through like older members, and I don't want to say older, I don't know, people that have been around a lot. It's just not something I expected in that. Even though I don't know, fair's always been my life because I was a 4-H advisor, or in 4-H myself was 10 years because we grew up on a dairy farm, so, and then my kids were both 4-H, so.
So now you'll have to do all your regular stuff for the fair, but are you going to be sort of walking on a cloud, going around as the the Clair Hill winner this year? You're a little bit of a celebrity?
It hasn't sunk in that much yet, I guess. So. It's one of those things. Yeah, probably, because that's kind of the way I felt when I got into the Ohio State Rabbit Breeders Hall of Fame. That was an unexpected thing, and it was like...
So tell us a little more about that. What are some of those other honors you've received?
That's my main rabbit one. I mean, I'm secretary of the Ohio State Rabbit Breeders and that, as well as the Lorain County Rabbit and Cavy Club here in the county. So,
and I understand you've helped raise rabbits for kids who couldn't raise their own rabbits and give them their rabbits to put in the fair.
Yeah, we sell a lot. We raise mini lops and Californians. We do a lot with the kids with meat pins and that. They have to have their own doe, so they bring the doe over and we'll breed the doe for them and that. We try to help the kids out as much as we can. And since I'm with Ohio State Rabbit Breeders, I mean, I know a lot of the breeders, so if they want a specific breed of rabbit, I can tell them a name of a couple people they can go to where they'll get a decent rabbit without having to pay through the nose, as I say it, because some people will. They think that rabbit's worth 50, 60 bucks, and it's like it's a 4-H project. And it's like, you got to keep that price down for the 4-H kids.
Absolutely. And so what do you think about the 4-H program and how important it is to the kids in the county?
I think it's real important to the kids in the county. I mean, I grew up with it. You meet a lot of kids. You learn a lot of stuff and that. It's very important to the kids in the county. It's like with the scholarships that they can earn and raising something and selling it through the livestock auction. They can make money for their scholars, for their college education and that. So it has a lot of good things for kids and that.
Oh, that's great.
It teaches them a lot. Like a lot of kids get into public speaking that way and that. So.
Well, very good. Well, tell us where you live and tell us a little bit about your family real quick.
Okay. I live just north of Wellington here in Pittsfield Township. Been married for 46 years. My husband has Alzheimer's and Parkinson's, so he's not with me here at the fair every day. I try to bring him up a couple days, and then we have 2 children, Kathy and Douglas, and then we have grandson William. So, and they're kind of, everybody's local except for Kathy. She lives in Elyria.
Okay.
So, and we're all involved with the fair and that. So.
Okay, and any final parting words for anyone who's coming to the fair this week?
Just come on out and have a good time and that. The weather looks perfect. So we've got some good shows and that. So,
Very good. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you.